everyone! If you're new here, my name is Alex Bradford or Avis Feather, and I am a professional 3D artist trying to go back to my roots into 2D art. Today I try color pencils for the very first time. It's not my very first time, because I'm sure I used it plenty in middle school and high school, but it's mostly just surface level things where it's just like one layer, no pressure, just coloring it in just to have color on my sketchbook. My goal is with my art is to try each and every medium that I can. Currently, I went back to charcoal and graphite because those are the most comfortable mediums I have. Oh, and also technically digital art. But I just wanted to explore the art world. I want to try to figure out exactly what I want to do because I never really touched paint before, besides maybe a watercolor here and there. And I think I tried soft pastels too, but I never really took it seriously, or art in general too seriously. I knew this is what I wanted to do. I knew it was like a passion, but I just stuck with digital art and drawing anime for a long time until I realized that I didn't have a passion with it anymore, since all the friends that I had used to love anime basically wasn't in my life anymore. So, and then when I was on my own, I never really watched that much anime, just a shoujo here and there or a slice of life here and there. And I found that I like video games a lot more, so I went into 3D art and I really loved it. But I still felt drawn to making 2D art. I felt drawn to draw in my sketchbook or do a digital drawing. And I started to look into fine art, and I was like, well, maybe I should study this on my own and figure out exactly what I want to do. I started off with studying J.C. Leyendecker. I like his art a lot. I felt it was very transferable to digital art, so I practiced a lot with that, and I really enjoyed it. I may get back into it again, but with color pencil. And that's my main plan with it, is to try different styles. Right now, I really would love to try Claude Monet and some of his landscapes. But for now, I try to make color pencils and try to do it my current style. I had a lot of fun with them. It was really, I don't really play with color that much physically. In digital art, it comes out a lot different. It's kind of enjoyably unpredictable on paper than on digital, because digital you know exactly what you're getting. But I don't know, I like applying different pressures and just figuring out everything. I guess it's easily transferable to digital art, but I don't know, I enjoyed this a lot. I liked how bright the color was. I like seeing it physically a lot more than on a monitor. So I'm probably going to continue doing more and more physical traditional art pieces, because I really enjoyed it. But I unfortunately do not like filming it on my cell phone because I don't have that much storage space, and I'm just trying to figure out what would be best to do. Right now my plan is to borrow a camera that's technically mine from my mother, because she likes to take pictures of the moon and the sky and stuff. But she hasn't been doing that super recently, so I'm just going to borrow it from her and see how that goes. And I may just get a separate camera for when I film digital art, because I also use my phone for short form videos, and that takes up a bit of space on my phone. So I just want to have a separate space for my video footage and a separate space for my short form videos, which I'm actually currently very hesitant to do now, because it doesn't take a lot of time to do it, but I don't feel like the payoff is good. You'll get a lot of views and you'll get a lot of favorites, but I feel like it's not directing people towards my videos, and I enjoy those a lot more. And honestly, I would like to spend a lot more time in these longer videos. Personally, I like these long form videos better, But I think for like YouTube, they really want to push these shorts because it's a new feature. These applications want you to use their new features like immediately, and that's what they like prop up to the audience. But I personally feel like YouTube Shorts is killing like long form videos, because right now I'm like researching and seeing like what strategy to do, because these are the videos I like to do. I would like to do like either 2 shorts a week and 1 long form videos, or like 2 long form videos. But I just feel like each time when I try to figure out what to do for a short form video, it's like I gotta spend a lot of time looking up and researching that when I want to just work on a big project. But I feel like I need to study more and I need to practice more so that the big projects have a better payoff. Because I feel like right now my art is very, very lackluster. So I think that a way for me to improve is to possibly doing some master studies and some like regular studies, like lighting studies, anatomy studies, and all that. And I feel like I can definitely make a video out of those, but maybe I can have those studies into shorts, or make a long video and just have a mobile short form video version of it. But you'll see the content I post. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do a mixture. I'm really not sure, because it's really discouraging when I see, oh, 3,000 views on a short or a TikTok, and I'm like, okay, great. These people watch the videos? No, because the people who watch the short form videos want short form videos, which I completely understand. But I also want people who like long form videos to watch my long form videos. And I'm going through starting and just trying to figure out exactly what my niche is. I don't have a solid style yet. I don't have like a huge consistency of what videos I'm making specifically, and I do not have consistency of my branding, or even my art style is not consistent. I'm trying to have it be consistent, but for some reason I keep wanting to draw anime style things, and I love it, especially shoujo, but I feel like that's not what the audience would want. Me exploring fine art and me falling back onto doing anime style art, but I feel like I can do a mixture of the two because I've seen it. I just have to like study it and figure it out. But one of my first steps into doing more traditional work is these color pencils, because with charcoal it gets a little boring. It's fun and fast. That's why I like charcoal. It's really fast, very easy payoff, very easy to do. And with colored pencils, it's like a bit tedious. You have to think about colors. But luckily I watched a few tutorials, and one's on Skillshare. Let me look up the artist's name. Chris Hong was the artist I watched do a coloring tutorial on. With my initial very first color pencil sketch, I posted as a short, I think this week, and I followed her method, and then I followed Monix. I followed their tutorial a bit, and I kind of mixed it because I liked when Chris was like, you don't think of the color, but you think of like the shade you need at the time, because you use a dark green for like brown hair, and it works wonderfully. So I tried to implement that into this drawing, and I had a lot of fun with this drawing, and I noticed I had to apply a lot of pressure to make the colors really show. But sorry, I'm on a rant about my art. I'm having like an existential crisis about how to, because I'm doing all of this for experimentation and fun, and I'm having a good time with it. And it really takes me back when I used to post my art on DeviantArt and YouTube. I just feel very comfortable with art. Is literally my fallback whenever I feel like I'm not being productive, or I feel like I'm not. It's something that I can improve on, that I have a good base for. Also, it's really fun. It's very satisfying seeing a finished piece for me. And my goal is to make art that looks great, and maybe down the road and like forever submit it into a museum. I'm not holding myself back or anything, but I know how I am. I am a perfectionist. I do not like making crap art. Even though this color pencil, like the anatomy isn't correct and maybe the lighting isn't too good. It was mostly an experiment, so I'm not too mad at it, but I like the colors. I like my application of a color pencil. I don't know if I'm still going to do it in this way because it hurt my hand because I had to press so hard. Not super hard, but it just cramped my hand up, so. But me doing all these experiments and trying to figure out exactly what I want to do with my art, I feel like it should help others figure out what they want to do and explore. Because when I was younger, I just wanted to do anime art. I didn't want to do anything else. This is all I need to do. I'm gonna live off art commissions and all that stuff when I wasn't even studying the fundamentals. And right now I'm like, I just finished Draw a Box lesson 3 on like construction and perspective. And learning perspective was extremely helpful. But I kind of knew the construction part. That's kind of how I draw anyway. I construct things. I don't just start with an eye. I start with the base and try to think of how like the human head is constructed. It's a sphere, well, like an oval shaped sphere on top of a cylinder. That's what I think of it as. And if you get that down, you get the lighting down, you get the values down and all that stuff. But also I study a bit anatomy because you kind of have to when you're making anime art. I'm kind of sick of my anime art. I feel like, I don't know, it's just not very super satisfying to me. But I just hope this encourages anybody who just does anime art or like one art style, maybe try a new medium, maybe try to like push yourself to make some fine art or copy an old master. Because each time I like copy an old master, I'm like, yeah, I see why they did that. I see exactly why they do that and why I'm boring and I'm not that experienced as I thought I was. It's just, I don't know. I just felt so unsatisfied with my work, and I feel like if I copy and study others, I can find my own path. I can see exactly where I need to go. Alright, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys have a great day. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, try something new. Wherever it is. New food, new art medium, new art style. And have a great day. Thank you.